There's a lot that can go into the perfect trip at Cedar Point. Weather, crowds, if rides are down or not. In this video, I'm going to help you plan the perfect trip and tell you things you should do and stuff you should bring to make it even better. In this video, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to have guest speakers from Cedar Fair lovers read some parts of this video.
Alright, weather is unpredictable, especially since Cedar Point is in Ohio, where the weather can go from sunny to a deadly tornado within seconds. But with the help of a weather app or a website, you can probably find out what the weather is a week or two in advance and plan accordingly. If it's windy or rainy, don't go because Cedar Point is very trigger happy with shutting down their rides for weather. If it's too late to reschedule, I don't know, I guess you can go see some indoor shows at some of the theaters or enjoy some of the dining. If you're going during the Halloween weekends, most of the haunted houses are also indoors if you're into that.
One of the first things you should do when planning a trip to Cedar Point is check admissions. Tickets are $45 online and $85 at the gate, so it's a better idea to get tickets online. Another thing to look at are perks, like all-day dining, drink plan, fun picks, and fast lane. Fastlane prices vary depending on the day. Weekends are usually more expensive, while weekdays are usually cheaper. Fright Lane is an addition you can get during Halloween weekends. It is basically Fastlane, but for haunted attractions such as the haunted houses. The price of it, however, does not vary.
Lodging. There are several locations to stay at if you plan on being at Cedar Point for 2 or more days. These include Hotel Breakers, the on-site hotel that gives you direct access to the beach and offers an indoor pool, arcade, and several restaurants. Cedar Point Express Hotel, located at the base of the causeway, is just an ordinary hotel, but there's a Dairy Queen near it. Yay, ice cream. Lighthouse Point. If you have an RV or camper, you can park at the Lighthouse Point. If you still want to experience Lighthouse Point but don't have an RV or camper, you can rent a cabin. And then there's Castaway Bay, which is of course that other indoor water park with hotel rooms and activities for kids in Sandusky. And Sawmill Creek, which was recently acquired by Cedar Fair and is a lodge-style resort with an 18-hole golf course designed by world-renowned architect Tom Fazio. Fazio. You know what? Tom something Italian. Starts with an F and ends with an O. And all Cedar Point resorts will come with early entry to the park. Now, on to whoever either the next guest is, or on to the original host of this video, who would not let me talk about Millennium Force, even though it's kind of like my whole thing with Cedar Point. Yeah, I'm Flight Suit Thuzy, so that's Flight Suit _Thuzy. Yes, this is self-promotion.
Crowds, like weather, are also very unpredictable, but I have some tips that can help you predict what crowds will be like. 1. Check weather. If it is a nice day, crowds will be denser, especially in Cedar Point shores and at water rides. 2. Plan the time of month. Late September and all of October is a lot more packed because of Halloween weekends, especially during the evening. 3. Check queuetimes.com, link is in the description. The longer the waits, the more crowded it is. Now you might be asking, what should I bring? Here are a few things you should bring to Cedar Point. I like to call it the Cedar Point Starter Pack. Cooling towel or a water bottle fan. If it is hot outside, these things are a great way to cool off. Glasses strap. If you wear glasses or sunglasses and don't want them to fly off on a ride, you should bring a glasses strap. Backpack, fanny pack, or cargo shorts. You're obviously gonna need storage for the stuff you buy or bring while you walk around. Just know that you're most likely gonna be the pack mule for the rest of your group. Also keep in mind that most rides at Cedar Point have a strict no loose article policy, so if you plan on bringing a backpack, you will need a locker. Sunblock or a sun hat. Unless you want to walk out of Cedar Point looking like a strawberry, You might want to invest in these. Heads Up or Charades. These are apps on the App Store you can buy to make time fly in queue. If you've never played it, it's basically you either act out or say things without saying the word that's on the person's head to make them guess it. If you don't have any of these things, most of these are sold at merchandise locations, most notably Cedar Point Corner Store, General Store, and Pagoda. And now you have some knowledge on how to plan the perfect Cedar Point trip. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join the Discord server. Link is in the description.